Hello guys, welcome to my channel with online millionaire secrets.
Hello everybody, welcome to the sixth and final video of this course. In this final video we're going to talk about, of course, the important part, and that's driving traffic. And of course we're not going to drive traffic using Google or SEO or any of that crap because frankly that stuff is hard, and this is a little bit easier way of doing it. And so what I have is you're going to kind of get started because right now you don't have a list. Now, once you get a list of a certain size, you could start leveraging that list into getting more subscribers. And I have a complete 16-page e-guide called the Unique Traffic Guide that came with this course. It contains 22 unique ways to drive traffic to your list using your list for leverage. A lot of them use your list for leverage. Some of them don't really need necessarily a list. Some of them are just unique traffic ideas, but none of them require the use of you thinking about Google, okay? You don't have to think about the search engines. And so that's the beauty of this system, and this is kind of where the magic happens. You know, you've got your offer set up, you've got your page, squeeze page. All you have is a squeeze page, a thank you page, a few pages for content that you'll give to your email list, and the rest is history. And I think I'm going to show you. This is the part where I'm going to show you where you don't have to, you don't have to have a SEO'd site. You don't have to play into Google's hands. There are so many different ways to get awesome amounts of traffic that you never even have to worry about Google. People are obsessed with getting up in the top rankings, but when it comes down to it, you just don't need it, okay? And I've compiled 22 different ways of doing it, but there's hundreds of different ways. You just have to put your mind to it, and hopefully the guide will get you started thinking creatively about how you can get traffic. But getting started, you don't have anything. So the first thing that you really probably would best be do is to start off with some article marketing. Now, article marketing, some of you say, well, yeah, but that's search engine stuff. You know, that's well, it sort of is. I'm talking about just pulling the traffic from the articles. I'm not really worried about clickbait, or I'm not worried about article rankings. You can get 200 subscribers, and that's what I recommend starting off. Your target goal. You can get 200 subscribers to your list pretty fast. In fact, you could probably do it within a couple of weeks. And in order to help speed you along, I do have a WSO for article marketing that you can check out. The link is located right beneath this video, okay? And it'll help you write articles in anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes in length. Instead of being massive articles, it will show you how to get traffic to them. If you want to get search engine rankings, you can use it for that as well. You can also, pre-sell your visitors, get massive click-through rates. I recommend that you check it out because it just works hand in hand. It works really, really well with this method. Okay. I also talk about in this unique traffic guide what is called a service swap, and I want to tell you about it now because I think it'll help. If you have 0 subscribers on your list, you can offer other people who have lists kind of almost like a job where you're saying, hey, I want to do this service for you, but instead of you having to pay for it, I'll do it for you for free. So for example, things people hate, an article marketing thing, say, I'll write you, you find out, any guy in your niche and say, well, you've got a list of 3,000, 5,000 people, whatever. If you would send a broadcast out to my list, or to your list to send traffic to my list, I will write you, 100 articles, and I'll do it over the course of a month, and or 300 articles. I'll write you 10 articles a day, and I'll send them to you for a month. Now, a lot of you might be thinking, holy crap, that's going to take a lot of time. Well, yeah, but what he's just doing to you is giving you 3,000 subscribers for free. Obviously, if he has 3,000, you won't get all of them to opt in, but even after if you just get a 15% or even a 10% opt-in rate, that's 300 people right there, and that's enough for you to start doing these ad swaps and stuff I'm going to talk about in a second. But I mean, immediately you'll have a list and 300 people. I mean, 300 people on your list, if you get just a 2%, 3% conversion rate, that might be 12 to 13 people, that purchase from you. That right there, if you did the Fat Loss for Idiots thing, that's like $500-600 right there. All right. So, you're writing, 300 articles, but you're starting your business off by immediately making money, and you're doing it without relying on Google at all. All right. So that's the service swap. The whole key with the service thing is to get people into it. You have to over deliver. You have to make them an offer they cannot refuse. All right. Um, and for example, if they don't need your article writing, you can do what is called a three-way deal. You find out what they need, say they need graphics or something else, and say, okay, well, I will go get you free graphics if you do this for me. And they'll say, okay, that's fine. And so what you do is you go find a graphics designer who has a website who will take your article marketing service and say, I'll write you 10 articles a day that will get you a lot of traffic and a lot of subscribers if you will give me a free graphics package. And you'll, most likely say, once again, if you're over delivering, you'll say, okay. And then you go back to your original guy. Hey, I secured your graphics for you. Get in contact with this guy. He will give you a free package or whatever. And now will you please send your thing to my list? I'll start, or, set up a deal. I'll start sending you, your articles right away. Send him 10, 20, 30, and then have him broadcast out to his list. And here's the big thing, folks. You might be thinking, well, what if he doesn't trust me? What if he's worried about me, backing out? I mean, wouldn't he be afraid of that? Why would he? All he has to do is send out a single email, all right? If he doesn't pay you, quote unquote, and he never sends it out, then just stop writing the articles. If he, is worried about you taking advantage of him, there's nothing to worry about. He's sending out one article or one email. He's not losing his skin over this. It's not like he's losing a whole lot. And if he's worried about it, have him check out your offer and everything about you. And if he finds it's okay, then go for it. You just have to work out a deal and trust. But I mean, if you do this, you can do it right, and you can get a lot of subscribers pretty quick. And then after you do that, you'll have 200 subscribers. You can start doing ad swaps. Start contacting every person who is in your niche. Low-level affiliates like yourselves that has small lists, and just email every single one of them and say, hey, I noticed you have a list. Do a Google search for them or whatever, and email them and say, I noticed you have a list. I know a fast way that we can build up our lists if we do an ad swap. I'll send a broadcast out to my subscribers if you send out a broadcast to yours, and we'll just do a straight-up trade or whatever, Or I only have 200 people on my list. If you send out a broadcast message to your 200, I'll send them out to my 200. And you could potentially get 100 more subscribers, and he could potentially get 100 more subscribers. And then what will happen? Well, then you'll have 300, and the next guy you could send 300, and then you might get 150 more. So then you have 450. So by the end of the month, you have 450, and you have made $600-700. All right? Seem pretty good? I bet it does, and you just keep repeating until you get a decent amount. Once you start getting, 400 or 500, you could start using this stuff in the Ultimate Traffic Guide. You could start using leverage in other ways. You could start doing all kinds of different ways to get traffic, and you can do it with leverage. And you don't ever have to worry about the search engines. You don't ever have to worry about Google or whether you'll get slapped. You'll have your customers, you'll have your subscribers, you'll have your entire business, everything you need right there for you. Your email list, just start finding more products to cross promote to, more stuff on the back end. You can make your own product. In fact, you just have this list. It's an invaluable resource. And so definitely worth doing. Okay. And so I definitely highly recommend that you check it out. Now, as I said, a lot of you more advanced members, you're going to think, well, this whole course has been great for newbies, but how does it help me? Check out the Unique Traffic Guide. Free giveaway rights on it. You can freely give it away. So an incredible bonus for you. It'll go through and it'll teach you. Hopefully teach you something new. And as I said, this course was $7. If you felt like you didn't get your value out of it, just email me back and I'll refund you without a question. Okay. Or PM me on the Warrior Forum. So this is Rob. Thank you so much for going through my course. Remember to check out the other bonuses, the emails, the email swipe file that I've got, as well as the ebook. All right, and enjoy. Go start making a lot of money. This is Rob. Thanks for watching. I'll check you guys out later.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Check out the link in description.